because to do this work, to advocate for somebody, you think about it, you sleep thinking about it, you wake up thinking about it, and you're trying to do everything you can in your power to find a solution. And something that my dad had always told us growing up is when the genocide happened and he was in his hotel, he had a phone, he had all these numbers of these important people who had passed through his hotel, and he just picked up the phone every single day, called, asking for help. Can you help me? We need visa for these people. We need people to go to this camp, refugee camp. And he told us, you never say no to yourself. Let somebody else say no. And so when this happened to us, we kind of took the playbook. Okay, let's call everybody. Let's knock on every single door possible. And that takes time. People stay in these prisons for 5 years, 10 years. So we were on the luckier end of the spectrum.
2.5 years.
The fact that it wasn't released that doesn't happen often. My dad received the Presidential Medal of Freedom in 2004, 2005. And that gave him some kind of level of importance vis-a-vis the US government. And so we called the State Department and they paid attention to our case. And I say that because many people call the State Departments and sometimes they don't have anybody responding to them. It's very difficult. And the United States said they were going to try to help us. There's an ambassador for hostage affairs at the State Department. He took our case, so we had some support of government that allowed some pressure in Kigali at the embassy level for somebody to go see my dad, so we could have some eyes on him. And this person will visit him every 6 weeks. We had to put together a legal team, think about a strategy, how we would communicate about what's happening. And a thing that we also learned is when somebody's in prison, you become their voice. If you stay quiet, then people won't know what's happening. So you have to be as loud as possible. Being loud, though, comes with some risk. And it can be physical, it can be mental, but also digital risks. And over this 2.5 years of first year where a lot of things were happening, we were learning about my dad's whereabouts or his well-being through the media, through a reporter who went to Kigali and saw it before we knew it. We knew that we found out that he had the COVID vaccine from a post on Twitter. Like things like that it was crazy. We were Belgian citizen and we have legal permanent we have a green card in the United States. So we leveraged these two governments and at the EU. We spoke to any NGOs that has worked on Rwanda, including HRF in these early days. And we were just trying to speak to anybody who will listen to us. And it's funny because we were just on our computer at home in these first 6 months and just trying to do the most. And we managed to get senators to sign letters asking my father to be released before the trial began. That didn't work. And a lot of people didn't understand that this was personal. This is the president who wanted to take my dad. This is the guy that he's wanted for 20 years. And nothing would change that until the cost of having my dad will be greater than not having him.